Hello, nice to meet you.
It's nice to see you again.
Yes. Uh, I would like to tell you the secret between you and me about sometimes I have more I have another many teachers in the family to give me the lesson, but
Okay.
I choose you because your level so good, and sometimes you are precious to give me more mistake. Okay, deal.
Oh, thank you.
I will send you the link to the read article and discuss.
hmm
We
Okay.
have 50 minutes, only 50 minutes. Please, quickly.
I will try my best. Okay, it's loading over here.
Yes.
And then I will share. You want me to share my screen for you?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Mm.
Yes, yes, yes. Wait. Are you married?
No.
How old are you?
23.
23. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so you're doing 40% of US drivers in favor of self-driving cars.
Yes. I will read immediately. Okay.
Article?
Uh, can you give me the synonyms with immediately?
Um, okay, immediately would be like right away, at this moment. Um, now, right now. Yeah, it's simple. Like right now, immediate, right now, at this moment, in this moment, once away. Yeah, like that.
Yes, good. Once away. What? Right now and once away. Let's see. Okay. I will read it right now. Okay.
Okay. Are you going to
Okay.
read the article or the vocabulary?
Now, articles. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Article 40% of using drivers in favor for self-driving cars. A survey by Adabo
Adobe.
Adobe Enlistic has found that 40% of USA drivers in a favor are in favor of driving cars being available to buy. However, 73% are still worried about the safety of self-driving cars. A March survey by the AA American Automobile Association also found that 71% of the Americans are afraid to ride in a self-driving car.
Good.
Good?
hmm
Good. Yes. The AAA said that experience with partly self-driving cars affects how people feel about self-driving cars. For example, people who have used things like automatic emergency braking, lane keeping, assistance, assistant, assistant,
Assist.
assistance of self braking are 68% more likely to trust these features. I disagree with this article. Never at all.
Really?
Really, because it is exaggerate. Now, in Gulf religion, in Saudi and Kuwait, figure out the self-driving cars not benefit with the traffic.
Hmm.
Okay, because the drive car rely onto the mind brain or the mind, not to rely onto the computer. The
Hmm.
computer not smart, does not smart than the brain. Do you agree with
Yeah.
me?
Yes, I agree. Yeah,
Yes.
100%.
Adabo Analytic survey also found that drivers of electric or partly electric or partly electric cars were twice as likely to feel comfortable using a self-driving cars. Almost half. of these drivers are min- millennial,
Millennials.
millennials. Okay,
Millennials.
millennials. Okay.
Like millennials.
Yes, a person who reached adulthood around the year 1000. Okay,
Mhm.
okay, millennials. Okay, the AA found that 53% of Americans would be comfortable using self-driving vehicles at low speedings over short distance like in airports. 44% were comfortable with self-driving vehicles being used for delivers but
Delivery.
all deliveries but only uh, 19% said they would be comfortable putting their children or loved ones in self-driving car.
Yeah. From a mother's perspective, I would never.
And
Never.
yes, Sam is me. Yes, good. However, uh, 55% of Americans think that most cars driving by 2029. Car companies around the world have spent billions of dollars on making self-driving cars, with many aiming, aiming, aiming,
Aim- Aiming.
aiming to have cars that can drive themselves on highways by about 2020 and cars that can drive themselves anywhere by 2013 or sooner.
Sooner. Sooner.
ايه in Arabic it means طول من الصبح يعني it means it is when it be like when pigs fly. when pigs fly it's يعني I don't trust I don't and honest about this information. It's exaggerate, right? Do you agree with me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, well, actually, I don't know. I don't know really, but I think so. I think so.
Sometimes when I read the short story about the literature, some as this article, it's exaggerate because the drive cars it's so dangerous. When you rely to the driving self-driving cars, we tell please give us the new event, give you the new accident. It's mistake.
Mm, mm,
Almost half of drivers said they would use their time in selling driver car to eat or talk on the phone, and 42% said they would write emails or the text message. 36% said they would do work. 33% said they would read, and 30% said they would sleep.
yeah, I would sleep. No, I'm joking.
Okay, I have a question. Some vocabularies in this article benefit me so much as the millennial.
Oh,
It is a new
millennial.
word, millennial, and associate. I know that um, associated assistance. I know automatic. It's easy. Partly and in favor of. I think in favor of it is idioms or idiom.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Oh, what's a phrase? Yeah, phrase and idiom.
yes, good.
Hmm.
Supporting. Okay. Uh, can you talk the question? Do
Yeah,
you
of course.
find it is spring that's over
So there's
70?
discussion and there's. Okay, do you want to do the first set? Okay, exercise 3. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. There's no time. Leave it, please. Okay. Uh, Thank you very much. I have two questions, please.
Okay.
Uh, do you think my speak so quickly or no?
Do you speak fast? Very, very
Fast.
fast. Yeah. Very fast. Especially when you read. I try urge my students. Sometimes it's beneficial to slow down because when you slow down, you are able to articulate and enunciate words better when you take your time. So then you will be able to pronounce the words easier if you slow down a little bit. Look, your reading is good, especially sometimes speed can be good. But I think for now, it will be more beneficial to slow down a little bit while you read. Because I noticed while you were reading, you would attempt to pronounce a word and then you would say it incorrectly. But I wouldn't correct you, you would correct yourself, which shows me that you know the word, you know how to say the word. But because you're going too fast, you make a silly mistake. We call them silly mistakes because I didn't have to correct you on those, you corrected yourself. So that shows me that you actually do know these words and you do know how to pronounce them, but maybe just slow down a little bit. Does that
Yes.
make sense?
Can you give me the tips about to understand? Now I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I rely on to the TEDx and podcast to the listening English.
Mm-hmm.
But TEDx, I closed the TEDx because the TEDx update the application. The new update so difficult because I can't open the TEDx when I am go to the gym. When I go to
Mm,
the cardio in the gym, I figure out I can't use to the TEDx. I rely on the
mm,
podcast. Podcast only listening, but TEDx listening and translate with title and without translate. There are three steps benefits me so much to become intermediate. TEDx
mm,
so limited to give me only listening to the understanding or the to talk background about new vocabularies.
mm.
Um, I have a question. Do you know any application benefits me to the listening with some as the TEDx
Um, Not really. I think for the listening, my students all just use podcasts on Spotify.
podcast
There's
only
there's a
listening?
there's a BBC actually. I know of one podcast. There's a BBC grammar. It's called BBC Grammar, and every morning they release a new podcast. It's short, like 50 minutes, on a different principle in grammar. One of my students uses this, and she enjoys this very much. So maybe you can have a look. I'm not too sure, but she uses BBC Grammar in the morning.
Good. Okay, thank you very much. Can you give me the your opinion? Give me your perspective about my language.
Yeah, sure. I also noticed you. You know, I mentioned to you previously that you read too fast. You also speak very fast. Like,
Beginner?
no, 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 no. Your level is not beginner. I would say intermediate. I think you're an intermediate student because of your your ability to understand. But I think you read and you speak too fast, and so it's making your speech maybe like basic, but your speech isn't basic. I know it's intermediate. You just need to slow down. Okay, slow down.
Yes, good. Thank you very much. Thank you very much about the lesson today. Um, I have I have a question, list a question today about
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I need to become advanced level about the new words. But when
Mm,
I keeping more words as example today, subtitle spit deficient as the same with the reduce. But I figure out the deficient. I forget it. Do you think it's very important to the use writing or the talking a new word? Don't forget it.
Yeah, it is important not to forget it. I think you for me, most of my students, if they understand the word and they practically use, they write it down in sentences and they read it to themselves. So if
Yes.
you struggle with any
Okay.
word, write sentences for yourself. Practical work.
Thank you very much, my teacher. Thank you. Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome. You're
Goodbye.
welcome.
Goodbye.
Bye
Goodbye.
bye.
Goodbye.